Hello, my name is Tom Levis. I'm bought in Amazon Ploughing from Mansion Balneen. We're mainly tillage. We fattens a lot of cattle as well, and we grows beef on contract for feeding to different farmers for spring milk or whatever. We'd be ploughing around the 400 acres per year. Our ground would be heavyish, a lot of it. No, some ground would be free, but we would have very, very stony ground in places and rocky ground. We would be ploughing that at 6 or 8 inches constantly in here, so there's no issue there. But I mean, if we were ploughing for reseeding for a fella now, you might have to narrow it another time, but 99% of the time, no, we don't. We let it out full the whole time. We got a demo of the plough through Jim Power in Tallow in October 2020, and Farmhand came down with the plough. I like the way the headstock is actually done in the Amazon plough, that you can slide it across for the width of the front furrow. The other makes, they swings the whole plough for the turn the sod up a hill or whatever, whereas the Amazon seems to be a better setup that way. Even turning up a hill, you will have 5 even sods. Plough is very easy to set up. Once you set it up in one field, it's near enough set up for the year. You don't have to really change it. Once you have your tractor right starting, there's no issues. Once you set up your skimmers, there's no issue with bearing because you have a good long board on the plough and it turns it over perfect. I like the wheel because of the way it is built with the ram on it, that when you turn over the plough, the wheel drops after the plough been turned over, so it does a better job than other makes. Yeah, we have no issue with build quality of the plough. Wearing parts, the quality is in them. We are getting the acres out of the parts, and the thickness is in the, if you measure the thickness of the tips or anything, they are thicker than other makes, so we have no issue there. You have a good few extra grease nipples on the plough, but that is a benefit for the wear of the plough down the road. The storm protection was probably a bit too severe when we bought the plough first, so we reduced the pressures a small bit, and since that we've no issues pulling up boulders or anything. That trips away very freely and it returns back into the ground. Bar if you were ploughing in the middle of the summer on the ground very dry, you probably would have to turn up the pressures a small bit. My favourite thing about the plough would probably be its build quality and the headstock, that you can slide the whole plough straight across rather than angling a plough. So far so good, we have nothing broken, but also that there's less bolts and holding some of the stuff together, so it is a stronger setup. I would recommend an Amazon plough because it is good either on stubble or lay ground, and it's very good to bury trash. I mean, other ploughs there, you'd have to change them going from one field to another field and things like that, but whereas with these, once they're set up, you don't have to touch them again.